Recording.
Hi, we're here with Pam and Crystal and Chris at the Mare Island Memorial Park on Mare Island next to Vallejo. We're gonna just walk around and in the dark and see what creepy shit happens. Here we go.
Oh.
I'm night blind. Anybody want to go up there?
Sure.
You want me to take it up there?
Sure. No, you don't.
Well, I'm afraid that you're going to fall through the damn floor, Christopher.
Oh, yeah. We'll just come up here and see what we can see.
I told you. Didn't I tell you? You be careful. Christopher!
All right.
Get off!
Did you want to fall from
Jesus!
Yeah, I should be up here.
It's like he could have just listened to me, but not you, right?
Oh, that was scary.
I shouldn't even be up here. He weighs like twice as much.
Just start crunching in their feet.
It's slippery too.
Jerry's doing our deck right
I
now.
can't
because
see the
it's so-
bottom. Thank you.
I was like, "I need a shot."
I like
Jerry's
yours.
doing-
I almost said, you need a flashlight. I'm holding one in my hand.
Jerry did the Terrell deck apart yesterday. And
He's been rebuilding it tonight?
yeah. And then we took it apart.
Oh
Yeah. I got a pocket knife. You need a knife?
So I don't know what kind of electricity we got going on around here.
Well, over there is a lot of industrial, but here's not really oh, yeah, we shouldn't. Well, it's not really even.
Well, down here on this path, it'll probably.
Oh, sorry. Looks we're not even getting any electricity off anything.
There's nothing over there. There's a car over there.
So the whole of Mare Island is supposedly haunted in a way. Like people have said they see all kinds of stuff. I've personally seen a lot of fun stuff here.
Do you guys have any like personal experiences that you want to talk about from out here? I don't have enough experience out this way. Chris, maybe you could tell.
Well, there's somebody over there.
Oh.
I thought I just saw somebody over there. Straight ahead, walking out of the damn brush. Oh, okay. In the old facility where I used to work, there was there's a couple things that happened to me over there. I've kind of always felt like I was being watched when I was over there. And one time I was working on the back of one of the boats, and watch out for the dog mess, and something stepped on my foot, and I thought it was my coworker, and it didn't end up being anything or anybody. Wow. Oh. That church is like right up here.
There is a cemetery out here. Is that what you saying that you went to the cemetery out here? Yeah. I've been here during the day, but if I remember, it was a weird way to get there. And it closed off the... Yeah, train. I don't know if you can even... You can't get back there. You can't?
Oh.
And because the line was so long, we went over to check out the cemetery because I like to see like what the oldest grave is, you know.
Yeah, me too.
And there's like family plots. It's like Captain so-and-so and Papa so-and-so.
Hell yeah.
So, right off of the road, it's not like we were feeling. Further you walk back, the creepier it gets.
Did you walk up and around?
Mm-hmm.
So when I went, we did the hike where we walked past the cemetery. We go up and around, and there's an abandoned building up there. You went up there?
Yes.
That was the creepy part for me. I was like, the cemetery seemed really nice, but when you got up to that building, it was really creepy. Like,
I think we gotta go left to go to the church, right?
oh, I'm just here for the ride, wherever you guys want to go.
Oh, I'm just a walking. It's just nice out here anyway. Kind of be hard to get any kind of footage of anything real tangible, let's say.
Oh, the first road doesn't work at all either. Is the IR like picking up stuff?
Yeah. Well, also the flashlights help too.
I really want one of those like RIM pod things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But you need like a haunted house for that. Like I need to investigate more houses.
I think. Didn't we see inside one of them?
One of them was open.
It was just empty.
On one of our walks, and it's just like you would expect. It's like the concrete top.
Go downstairs.
It was just a box, from what I remember.
I thought it was for people, so.
No.
Munitions bunker, I think. They have all kinds of like biohazard shit buried out here. Like the nuclear.
Yeah, it's nuclear material.
Oh, where the cemetery is, the fence says shut down to hazardous.
Really? Oh, well. a nice walk. It's sad. This whole island is like that. So actually, after that big earthquake, they made everybody move out. Because they were like, now it's being like, you know.
They got like new homes.
Yeah. Well, I think it's mostly in the historic area like this.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, also a lot of lead. They need to be lead abated.
Oh yeah. Well, it's too much to do it. It's not. Then it would be
Yeah. Well, somebody bought it and they're gonna like redo everything, literally.
I think you have to legally when you have historic properties. I don't think you can demolish them. So I think they have to like repair it.
Yeah, I remember one of the, oh gosh. The only reason that they were allowed to sell the island to them was that they had to rebuild the entire sewage system through the whole island. Yeah, we're across over here. And for a long time, we weren't allowed to use the Blue Bridge over there, right? Because watch this big lump here. Because they were drilling under the straits, right? They had to dig under the straits and put a pipe all the way through. I thought it was over here. Back over there. Right?
What's the oldest building here?
Probably
Oh.
the church.
Yeah, probably the church, yeah.
Well, I mean, besides maybe some of the port stuff, but a lot of the officers' quarters and the church. We went to there's a little museum over here. When we went there with the kids, that was actually really cool. They had like the cockpit of a submarine there.
Have you guys been in there?
No.
It's
Huh?
neat. They have the little periscope poking up above the building, and you can like look around the building. It's really neat. The kids really liked
I
it.
brought my mom over here Tuesday.
Oh.
And we just drove around and looked. And this is the first time that ship down there, the old warship thing,
Uh-huh.
has been opened.
Oh.
And we toured that, and it was really interesting.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You should look into that museum too. It's really, really cool. There's like all the naval history and things like that. It's like
That's what
really
it's
exciting.
it's probably like about volunteers or something. So I had Bill ask Richard.
What's that?
I had Bill ask Richard about some of these buildings over here. And she said, oh no, they shut down fenced up the
Yeah, they did.
university and they won't let anybody on it anymore.
They also have turned a lot of them into other places now. Like breweries.
Oh yeah, the wine shutting down there.
Yeah. So
And they said the hospital, if you could ever get there, go on the mental patient floor.
Yeah.
He said,
I'd like to do that.
oh,
oh, here it is.
This place is really cool. Try and get some of this, oh yeah.
1988. That's when
oh, it's the oldest naval chapel in the United States.
Yeah. And look at some of these stained glass. Can't really see it. Can't really see it. In the daytime you can see it better.
The what?
The stained glass windows,
Oh, yeah.
they're kind of neat.
Yeah, you just gotta make that
Oh dang, your flashlight's way better. Hey, come over here and shine that on there. Well, that's just trippy, dude, looking it through the IR. Yeah. Alright. Dang, that's badass. Hell yeah. Super cool. Alright.
The backside stained glass moving on the backside of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty nice there,
Shed the light on this.
Yeah. Well, let's cut for a net right now, and then so we were walking down the way, and we walked by this thing. It's kind of weird. How in the hell did they get it up all the way up in there?
Look at that. Look how far it goes up.
Yeah. Trippy. Oh, probably something for tree trimming or something.
Looks like lavender branch.
Yeah. Oh no, that's one of the branches from the tree. It's just caught in the rope. But the string is weird.
How far it goes up there? What is that rope over there?
Oh, they're probably being supported. Yeah, it's secured to that other tree. Because look at how big a bend. Oh, I don't know if I want to be standing right there. Mm-hmm. That tree has a big bend to it.
That just kind of...
That's a trip.
Is it the same branch? I think that looks like a lavender branch.
Oh, maybe it's for kite.
Oh, maybe, huh?
Maybe it's
Oh,
for
who
kite
knows?
is up in
It's like,
there.
Yeah, because it moves back around.
Yeah, I wish I could reach back around and
Yeah.
go over there. You see, and down.
I think somebody.
Right there. It moves into another one.
I wouldn't try a kite
Thought I'd do what?
What's that over there? Hang
Maybe
on.
it's like kite.
Ah,
You got the spirit box?
yeah.
Let's do it right
Oh, yeah, there's benches. We should hang out.
I ain't sitting down, but okay. Enjoy the spiders.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't remember how to turn this on. Here, put it over here and we'll see, we'll put the... So if there's anybody that wants to communicate with us, we're here, and we have this device that you could speak through if you'd like. There's something crawling behind me.
There's squirrels all over this place.
I thought you guys were like standing behind me.
I know you in there somewhere, squirrel. What's your connection to Mare Island? Are you a sailor here? Are you an engineer?
If there's anything you want to say, you should say it now. Touch that little device that we have there. Are you stuck here? Is there anything we could do to help you?
What's your name? What year is it?
Were you killed or did you die naturally? You just had more stuff to do.
Do you have a connection to some of the stuff out here? Is this a turret?
Yes, turret.
Because there's a turret right there. Isn't that what that is?
Yeah. Okay, let's put the thing over there on there. That's a chain gun. Careful now.
Come over here.
Ooh, it changed in tone when you did that. If you were killed by this gun and your spirit is living in there, you want to tell us anything about it?
Did you use this gun when you were alive?
Can you light up our little device there?
No, there is no EMFs out here at all, which makes me think the stuff at Dina's house is even more awesome. Because it would be fluctuating.
Can I use that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever ring this bell?
Touch the bell if you want to.
Was this on your ship?
That was the same voice that said turrets, and it just said something, but I don't know what. Were you on the USS Swedish? Wonder what war that was.
Wow.
World War II? World War I? What did it say?
Probably World War One.
Yeah. I think they opened the naval station here in the 1880s. 1890s. You okay? Should we move it to a different piece of machinery, maybe?
When you turn this handle, that's when the gun goes off. Pow, 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 pow.
What's over here? Torpedoes.
I believe there's a plaque with names on it over here of people.
German, mare, and torpedoes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
World War II.
Oh, it does?
If anybody wants to say anything to us, now's the time.
Okay,
We're gonna go
safe, remember?
You want to talk to us?
Watch out for landmines.
Do you want us to leave? Are we bothering you? You tell me to leave, I'll get the hell out of here. Look at that thing. Is that a cannon? What is that?
It's a rocket. Oh, wait a minute.
Missile?
Is that a missile? I don't think it's a missile.
What is this thing? You would know better than me.
I think it's a cannon. Wait a minute now. It's a...
That's probably for the fuse right there. Look at the spider.
Don't flash the light on it.
Alright. Cut off this crust and it's making all the rocks. And your last chance to talk through it. I myself think. Oh, here, let's go get some video. I mean, that has to be some sort of like.
It's a rocket.
There's a fuse hole in the back of it. Right? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Which one's first?
Look at
1864.
That's World War I.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah, bring your flashlight.
Oh.
That's way better than mine. I gotta get one of those.
Were you on any of these ships? Were you on any of the subs?
See, now that I turn this thing off, you can hear all the clicking and clacking.
You know when you reference there's missiles up here too. Funny. Has there ever been any dead body wash up?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know it.
Deckhands find them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Gosh, there was one not too long ago.
Yeah.
Down here?
Yep.
Because I know they just had a jumper not too long ago off Carquinez Bridge by, what is that right there? The Academy, Maritime.
Maritime Academy, yeah.
Yeah, and they just found him last week.
Yeah.
He's been in the water for over 30 days, I think.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
There's like at least 3 or 4 times a year the deckhands pull a body out of the water. Our boats have they're called Jason's cradles, where they drop them in the water. It's just like literally like a big piece of plastic that's like flexible, and you know water will go through it,
Uh-huh.
and they pull up alongside it and just scoop it up. They don't bring it on board. They just scoop it up and wait for the Coast Guard to get there.
Oh my God.
Either that or somebody's in the water and they save their ass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But there's all kinds of idiots out here floating around on less than great boats and rafts.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many times he's told me about they're like driving the tug around and they see some crazy ass, some like weird little
Stranded person.
raft.
Also, there was one time when the hang on, I can't hear me because of the loud ass fan in the car.
So loud.
The fan is probably overheating. The
I don't think I've ever heard a car that loud before.
probably not. God, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so these guys in these little tiny kayaks, they like purposely paddle towards our boats, right? Because they don't like them being in the bay, right? Because I don't know why. It's just like they're just bored out of their skull, and they don't, don't have nothing better to do than harass our boats. And they call us Godzilla. They're like, Godzilla coming! Like they all come up alongside our pier and they're like, hey, what are you guys doing? Right?
How weird.
They're just jerks, right? You know, like hippies.
We took the ferry, or whatever it's called, the blue and gold, or whatever it is, that goes out around the
thing.
Golden Gate Bridge and comes back. There were people out there in kayaks.
Yeah.
There was a dude out there on a wakeboard. No, I've been there one time, and it had been a few months before that. We had this funeral. Everybody went home. Me and my mom was gone almost all day. We come back, and the minute we stepped in the door, I said, "Do you smell that?" And she just like, "Yeah." And I go, "What does it smell like?" At the same time, we both said, "It's spice." And that's my dad and I talked to him.
You know why Amanda didn't know all this stuff? There was a dog's funeral. She came out in the house where they had a lake. And she walked into the house and she said, as clear as can be, her dad was standing there and said, everything's going to be okay. And she said, are you sure? And he said, yes. And then he was gone.
Her dad didn't like her. She was the only girl. He didn't like her. And a few weeks after, she was asleep. She said, I felt something sit on the bed. And I turned and looked, and it was my dad. She's like, my dad never paid any attention to me, now I do. My mom swears my dad came and saw her. She's like, I felt somebody sit down on the edge of the bed. I felt the bed go down. And she said that she was so scared to turn around because she thought somebody was in her house.
When my dad passed away, my mom was in the middle of the country. So it was me and Max and my mom up there. And so there was like this is the hallway, my mom's room, the master bedroom, the room I was staying in, and my dad's study was across the hall from my room, right? And I kept the door open because the cat was coming in and out. And the dogs were sleeping in there with me. And you could see my dad's study, and the light would come on, and you could see the light under the door, and you could see like a wheelie chair sticking around in there. And for a few times I was like, oh, it must just be on, and we forgot to turn it off, and I only see it when it's dark, right? But you could see the movement of somebody moving around in there. And then their dog, Millie, was having a nightmare in my room, and she was really kicking up a fuss, right? And I heard my dad go, Millie, like that, and she fucking stopped. She stopped. And then Max was like 3 and he couldn't talk yet. So he was up there with me and my mom, and it was just us in the house with the dogs and stuff. And Max was playing with his little Legos, and he kept going like this, like that, right? And we were all like, look at it, we started taking pictures, you know. And he was just like, God, stop, right? But he couldn't talk yet. And then he got up, he went over to the table, right? He pulled out 4 chairs, and he grabbed my mom and took her to a chair and sat her down, and he grabbed me and put me in a chair, and he went and sat in the other chair, and then he looked at the empty chair and just was babbling at it, man. And me and my mom were like, what is going on? And he's never done anything like that before.
That's crazy.
And if you knew my dad was the kind of person that would bother them. If he was playing with you, he'd just sit there and harass you, right? And I was like, oh, if there was a more clear cut, like, oh, and me and Chris, I had just gotten pregnant with his shoulder, right? And we were trying to quit smoking, and he was struggling really hard. And we had a fight about smoking, and he went to go out and have a cigar or something, right? And he put his hand on the door to go out, and from the other side of the door, it went BAM! Hella hard on the door, and he went like ghost white, and was like, I think I'm gonna quit smoking. And then one time he was at work, and it was just me up there, and his mom already come down here to look for a place.
And I got a job.
He got a job to help with money, and I was there by myself with the dog. And the way that their house is set up is there's a gravel driveway, so you can hear, how gravel is. You hear
crunch,
somebody
yeah.
crunch up, and then they had a gravel walkway up to the door, and you can hear, there was no car. It was just crunch, 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 like heavy boots, thump, thump, thump up the wood stairs, and then that's it. All the dogs went at the door, nobody barked. They just looked at it, and I was all, like, number one, if it was anybody, they would have barked.
Yeah.
Except maybe my dad. Yeah. And I was like, wow.
Chills right now.
Yeah. Nothing. And then when we moved, I haven't had any experiences. When my mom passed, I felt like my dad was waiting there to pick her up. And she never really came. She came to me one time in a dream, and that's all I've heard from her.
Have you guys been over here?
Yeah.
Come check this out. It's pretty neat.
The ship? Big, huge engineering thing. I watched it
Yeah.
on Marvin.
This is the... Come check this out. This is pretty crazy. There's the ship right there. That's the tender you were talking about.
Oh, okay. And what is that?
Come over here, look.
What's that? I didn't see that one the other day.
What's your footing? This is the dry dock. There's another one right over there.
I don't understand. So it fills up with water and they put the boats in here and then drain the water out?
Yeah. The water is actually really, it's like probably 4 feet under where we are standing, like water level. Here, shine the light all the way to the end over there, if it'll reach. Can you see it? All the way, keep going. All the way to the end. You see that big ass?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a big ass gate.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So
pulling the water
this
back.
is like the same concept as what the Panama Canal when they
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they flood it to let the ship come in.
So this is
Then
what
they
was on
pump
Modern
out all the water, and then they do the work on the ship. And then when they're ready to put the ship back out, they flood it again. So the
So it
ship
could
is
float back
floating.
out, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they let it go out.
Yeah, these big blocks right here, this is what they would sit the ships on right here. I used to build those.
Look at that motherfucker right there. Holy
Yeah.
What is that on there?
looks like a hat.
That's an air conditioner.
Oh, that thing right there on the very top?
Oh,
No,
on the
it's a hard
top?
hat.
Oh.
Oh wait, no.
No, on the very top of the machine right there.
Oh, it's probably a horn. Something
Oh, okay.
talk to
Or
people.
light maybe.
Or light, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably light.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. They're like crossed.
Uh-huh. That one's still in operation, that one over there.
Look at that fucking ship.
Oh, no. Well, I came over there to
The other one's right over there. We could walk to the end over there and look at that one.
over here.
Oh, we can't go. I mean, I guess we could walk there, but no, we would have to go around the other side. But you could still look at it. Kind of neat.
I see that
Fun to do
every
it.
morning when
Long walk,
I
though, I
take
guess.
Rosa to work. Because when I come around that curve over there, from Pretoria, you can see the little windows all lit up on it. And I was like, I need to know what that ship is. But I couldn't get close enough, so I saw this one. And we came over and looked at it.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to go on a big boat like that. There's one in Alameda, the USS Hornet.
Yeah. Oh, we
Yeah.
should definitely go out there.
Haunted, supposedly.
I spent the
Even,
night on that ship.
Ghost Hunters did an investigation on there.
She used to live right by Long Beach, where the Queen Mary.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
You
and
can,
that's a
that's
good
you
one,
can sleep
too.
on it.
yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
It's a hotel.
You
What's it
can
called?
go on there and sleep on it during certain times, and they say if you go on or around Halloween, that's when it's supposed to be
there's one by Old Town
more
Sac.
activity.
It's like a steep
Oh, the steam riverboat.
or whatever.
Yeah, it's the River Bell.
And
Yeah.
you can sleep on it, but they say that it's kind of crazy.
It's really weird.
Yeah,
You could walk all the way to the end of this thing, but you can't go in that yard there. That's
They do night
naval
tours
property.
on the Queen Mary too.
My grandpa Ed went on the Queen Mary during the war. Actually, there's this news article I have about him going back to see it when he was older.
Now that you do the self-guided tours basically at the Winchester Mystery House, I mean, there's a tour guide that you can slow down or speed up or whatever. We should go, really.
Yeah,
And
I'd
take
like to
the
go.
I'm so
stuff
down.
with us and do it.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I bet we'd see something for
I
real.
mean, we did.
Yeah.
Even in the daytime.
I got cold on the stairs. You know, those little tiny.
The only thing I'm worried about is that you were kind of big
Yeah.
for a lot of
You
those.
wouldn't be
Oh
able
my
to go
God,
through the closet.
We went to one, and you have to go through this. It's really weird because
Oh,
it's
the
like-
You
seance
guys would be
room.
shocked
Yeah,
what I
and
could
you know-
fit my gigantic
Yeah.
mess into.
one person got stuck.
Yeah, that's what I would be worried
It's
about.
only like this tall.
Not only that, some of the stairways are literally like I was crouching.
Because she was only like this tall. She was shorter than
She's
Dina.
a tiny little thing.
She was
Wow.
like 4'9" or
But you
something.
still
She
can
was
do
tiny.
most of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
where you can't go, I
I'm
could go.
surprised seeing
Oh yeah.
how close you guys are. I'm surprised you guys haven't done Alcatraz.
It's expensive.
We just started. we're doing the
Alcatraz
Zodiac stuff first.
is self-guided too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
haven't been there
You
in
just put the
20
headphones
years.
on and
We went there like 10 years ago. Yeah, it's been like 10
Yeah.
or 9 or 10
That's
years.
been about 20 for me. When I first moved here, I went.
I went years and years and years and years ago. And then we
It was a
went,
lot of fun. when I went.
we went over. At the time, the first time I went, it was a guided tour. You had to stay in groups of 10 or
I
whatever.
think mine was.
The last time we
So-
went, you just get the headphones and you can do whatever you want.
The
be
company I
cool
work
if
for
we
lost the contract for Alcatraz, and that's probably when they stopped becoming a guided tour
Oh,
because it was our
Are you
guys.
recording?
Yeah.
You're just recording one spot. Record a
No,
bunch
I
of
was
different spots.
recording. Recording everywhere.
You gotta be active.
Hey, I'm over here.
Start doing the floss or something. Could you imagine?
Let's do the what you call it box.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is
What
noisy.
cemetery
Yeah.
did you guys go to last night?
Oh,
Carquinez?
Oh,
St.
okay.
Vincent. We were gonna do the one. Oh yeah, they said we could do it.
yeah. They're like, be my guest. I don't care. Do it. Give me the link.
Deep, so bad.
Oh yeah, it's
Ooh, it's so
Low
low.
tide at the pier.
It's crazy.
it's a king tide right now.
What does that mean?
That means the tides go really, really high and really, really low.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful Phoenix. Beautiful scenic Vallejo.
Oh, I don't, is this side over here higher than over there by the brewery?
No, it's the same height.
That might- Huh, how low the,
Remember where the boats went in over there by the brewery? There's tons of them.
oh yeah, the ferry.
Will they take out the, oh, you mean right across the water?
You know where the ferry, where you get on the ferry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same height. Right at the same level. They were thinking about, my company was thinking about cleaning all the silt and, cleaning all the, look, that's all mud. It
Yeah.
goes out like
So,
heck of far.
Doug told me when he used to work on Mare Island, like the 70s and 80s, the 80s, that they still worked on stuff and they had to dredge
Yep.
all of this
Yep.
all the way past the bridge where those those cement
Mm-hmm.
things are. And he said that some people would get pissed because they were dredging because it stirs up the water and stuff. But he said they had to do it regularly because all the crap,
From the ocean just gets pushed in.
yep, gets pushed in.